Mama! Oh man, nigga, move.
Who you able to sign to?
Nobody.
I thought I seen something while ago that both signed with the baby or some shit like that.
No, that nigga ain't signed no damn the baby. Somebody finna sign to the damn the baby. Bitch struggling to sell tickets and shit.
You wanna know one nigga that ever signed to the baby?
Who that was, cuz?
Stunner.
Who was?
Yeah.
And that's
Never heard from that boy again.
Never heard from that boy again.
That used to be Marco's favorite rapper at one point.
Oh God.
Ooh. Come on, 4 get shit to glow away.
Matter of fact, I remember when I first smoked with Marco, them boys was talking about turn on that Stunner 4 Vegas.
Oh, that's not a fold. Now, who? That's not a fold, nigga. No, he said that. That's not a fold, nigga. Nigga, tell you what the fuck to do, nigga. You telling me shit. Bro, that man. Nigga, grab you by two of your dreads and pick your ass up and slam your ass.
Wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown.
Hey, but it do the shit in the game, shit ain't gonna work. I got a series going. Start a series for the game, man. Watch the real nigga play that.
He was scared.
Scared of doing it, man. You number cheese played. Oh, he ain't got no goddamn superstars over there. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man. That how we playing? All right, bet. See you later. Nigga back on here. Nigga back on something to play with him. Man, shit.
To throw again on second down. Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
Oh, you can do it.
But
Not little. I'm gonna go to bed after I eat.
Down Joseph Charlton on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. So that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, but now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning into points on their side. So now you get the team working together, and you get the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out. Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson. His throw incomplete.
I ain't even like no type of good ass catches. Like, you gotta catch the fucking ball, bro.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On 1st and 10, Watson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the 39, Watson. And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they bring the tight end in motion right. Chubb. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there. So I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Jackson from the shotgun. Touchdown! Isaiah McKenzie with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. The lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again. But this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Quick throw completed by Watson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Off of play action, it's Watson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. A give running right is Chubb. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Drops it off for Chubb. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return, and the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range. And he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker with the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. The final shot before the break. Watson to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So we're at halftime in this AFC Wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Jackson. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And getting this just shy of midfield with speed at the 49. The catch and run there will be for 16 in the first. They go play action now. Jackson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Now the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. On 1st down, Watson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in the stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's succinct in a great possession game. Every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Here we go on 4th. Watson got a man. It's Schwartz complete. Down inside the 10. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the 3rd quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because They handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Same case on that play. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tyus Bowser coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
And on is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. That's good for the Baltimore 1st down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the ball 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Jackson on 1st down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And Elton's rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Pushes Pat, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns will add to their 4th quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one And it'll come out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes...
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And some room to work. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
Tay, Charles. What's up, y'all, boy? Yeah. Damn, Tay. Like that, bro. Hey, shit, what the drip looking like? What y'all boy finna get? Put me on. I'm gonna show you the bubble coat I just got.
I keep the chopper in the bubble coat.
Hell nah, Rockstar. Sounds slight, not major.
It's silver and blue, ain't it?
Hell nah.
You got the black and silver one?
I got the blue one on black one.
I know it got silver in it. All rock stars.
I ain't got no silver, fam. I don't like no silver shit. I got a Montclair coat too. I caught that bit for what's her name on Black Friday shit. Man, there's so many deals going on by y'all, boy.
Rookie council, man. I'm folks weirdos. Y'all finna get their shoes, see what I can compensate.
How they weird.
Oh, that shit hard. And you got it for that?
Mm-hmm.
Now what you gonna wear with that?
You go see.
A bunch of fat. Now I got some pictures to go there. That boy had to delete it. He don't want no one to steal it.
Nah, no, mofo don't even know about that basic ass brand.
Talking about that gal.
I thought they killed. So yeah.
Talking about the little plain shit tag. The hoodies that don't got shit on them. Drew tried to get me to get some of them. That's what he was getting. That bitch be having that stuff together. Yeah, I said, what the fuck you got on, bro? He said the gold look like a bump, man. He said everything on me Adidas though. He was like, yay.
That boy, yay that. Goddamn, JJ bounced that. That boy, yay that. Ooh.
You know you ain't gay though. Yeah, what say?
What the fuck, Charles? What you mean?
That bitch got a lot of Yeezys, but how niggas got Jordans, Drew Ed got a lot of Yeezys. He got them shits down to the boots. Like, that bitch got a lot on. I'm gonna get the boots with the blue bottom. Yeah, if I don't get them, then I'm gonna get the soft ones. Like, they look bluish gray. They fucked up by letting me know about the Afterpay and Klarna and shit. I mean, Afterpay.
Bro, that shit don't never work for me, bro.
Your credit must not be alright.
Nah, I know that. I always try to use prepaid cards. I don't never put my bank card.
Real credit.
No, I got good credit. It's just like I don't use my bank card for the shit. You get what I'm saying? I use a little card that I just put money on.
Okay, I just got that little bank with it. Afterpay, you don't want shit, but once in it, hell
Uh-uh.
no. And I had the money in my account. You said what?
They take it out your account like every 2 weeks, ain't it?
Yeah, you could cancel it though. It ain't shit gonna happen. You really can't use Afterpay no more. I know niggas be saying they be doing that with flight stores and shoes. Just make a new account, use a different number. They be doing that with Jordans and shit though. If I was to run off, it has to be some expensive shit.
Until I hop in the shower and shit. You real bad, bro.
Ain't nobody playing, man.
I swear these hoes just be fine to me, ain't it? Who the fuck is this? Man, nigga trying to be loyal, bro. Shit always happen.
Hey, damn, hey, man, Blair, she was good while she was lasting, man. No. Man. Hey, come on, man. Yeah, man. Something, man, the goddamn, it's something new, man. Come on, man. You were working, man. What's going on? Man, I think the motor, man, I done beat the motor out, man. I mean, God damn, man. Well, that one thing on the first of the month. First of criminal about well, they had history for criminal. I gotta get a card. When I had me for shit. Hey, Core. Well, damn. Core. I'm in the little slider, man. Let's go. When you there? Oh. There ain't no game. I don't know, Blake. Move. Yo. They go cash out on that man West. I'm saying, I ain't rushing it, G. Goddamn. I think all these cars my kinfolk got right here, I need to find me some buys, man. Yeah. I'm saying. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You know, get me some. They gonna get you right, man. I'm already know. Hey, I was just there talking to you, man. Find me something. That shit, man. I know, man. Shadow was good to me. 2 years, man. Hey, man, Dad, when you come back to work, man. Money. Hold on. How about that? Where am I gonna go to name though? That's what you is. I hope they trying to scope some. Scope some. I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope not. Well, I know they want to take place if you doing these both things. Blood on the damn. I got an M16 in my pocket. I go that nigga. I'm about to look at on Facebook. Reese baby looks just like his ass. Don't say his man think she look like him. What's up there? Take one of them. Oh, you listening? don't know. I ain't seen that dude, though. What, dude? The dude who was in. Now let's see. What is the dude that they... I ain't come out on him. That's his partner. No, I just seen it. I want to see it. Like with my own eyes. Matter of fact, I've got a video.